Starting.
Good morning, everyone. In our previous class, we talked about time, turning time in seconds, minutes, and hours. Now we'll be looking at this again in mathematics. But before we go further, I want to refresh our memory on the definition of time. We say time can be defined as the ongoing and continuous sequence of events that occur in succession. Event can be your birthday, can be a wedding, can be any ceremony. Now with this definition, we can be able to explain time further. Remember I drew this clock. Now we have an analog clock here. It runs from 1 to 12. Remember, you can see the second end, it moves, it's visible, you can see it moving. But for the minute and the hour, you might not take notice of. It takes the second 60 counts to move the minutes, and it takes the minute 60 counts to move the hour. So when the second moves up to 12, the minute end moves 1 minute. When the minute end moved up to 12, 60 counts, this hour end moved 1 hour. So with this, we'll be able to explain time properly. Now, I said before telling your time, you need to take note of something. Your minute end. It's very paramount you know this. You don't just start telling the time using the hour end or the second end. Forget about the second. Just concentrate on the minute first and you take the hour end later. Now I told you whenever the minute end points at 1, it's longer than the hour end, it means 5 minutes. You don't say 1 minute. 1 minute is located before in between 12 and 1. So this 1 minute, these 2 minutes, these 3 minutes, these 4 minutes, and this is 5 minutes, which is 1. 1 in minute means 5 minutes. It's not 1 minute. Good. So when your minute end is here, you say 1 minute. When your minute end is here, you say what? 10 minutes. So we have other minutes between 5 and 10, which is what? 6, 7, 8, 9 minutes, depending on where your minute end is touching. So we have the 5 minutes, which is 1, 10 minutes, 2, 15 minutes, which is also called what? Quarter. So you can use 15 minutes or you say quarter. So 15 minutes, which is 3, or quarter, which is 3. 20 minutes, which is 4. 25 minutes, which is 5. And your 30 is 6, or you call it half. That means half of 60 is 30. When you divide 60 by 2, you get 30. So your 30 here is your 6. So you can call it half. Half past. There's nothing like half to. It's always half past, half past, half past 10, half past 4, half past. Now we go to the what? Other side. Remember what I said? This side is your past. The right hand is your past and the left hand side of your end is your 2. So we are done with the past, which is the what? Anti-clockwise. And this what? Anti-clockwise. This what? Clockwise, and this is anti-clockwise. Clockwise, and this is what? Anti-clockwise. Please take note of that. Now let's go to the what? Anti-clockwise or 2. So the 2 here, we said what? Our 11, which is what? Opposite your 1, is your 5 minutes in 2. Remember your 5 minutes here in past is 1. Your 5 minutes in 2 here is 11. Your 10 minutes is also your 10. Your 10 minutes is also your 10. Your 10 minutes is also your 10. Your 2 here is also your 10 minutes. So they are opposite. Now your 9 is your 15 minutes, or you call it quarter. 9 is 15 minutes or quarter, which is opposite 3. So whatever you have in past is also in 2. 20 minutes here is 8. 20 minutes here is 8. So when telling the time, your minute end points this side. So you take note of the 2. 10 minutes 2, depending where your hour end is pointing at. So here is 25 minutes, which is 7. 25 minutes, which is 7. And likewise, the middle word man, which is 6, remains 30. So in this point, we don't have half to, we only have half past, half past, half past, half past. So take note that we only have half past. There's nothing like what? Half to. This is wrong. Half past is right. So take note of this. There's nothing like this. We have only this in turning our time. Now with this, I believe we can tell what solve this exercise over here. Now the exercise said what we should draw and tell the below time. Draw and tell the below time. In this aspect, we are asked to draw this time, and we have to fix the word hour and minutes end. In this one, we have to tell what time is this. You can see that they've drawn this already. We have to tell the time, and we also have to tell the time. Okay, let's go back to number 1. Now we said half past 10. Remember your minute end first. You draw your clock. Number 1, you draw your clock, and you number it up to 1 to 12. Good. You can see that this our clock is numbered from 1 to 12. Now we can bring in our 2 ends, which is minutes and hour. Remember I said your minute end comes first. Now your minute end must point at half. Half means what? We said half means 6. So half means 6, or 30 means 6. So we have half past. So your minute end comes from here to point at 6. That is your minute end. And the other number is 10. That will be your hour end. So half past 10. This is your hour. Remember this size. This is longer than this. So you can draw both ends the same length. So take note. So half is 6. Past 10 is the hour end. So take note. I'll go to number 2. Remember, I draw my clock. Number 8 from 1 to 12. Good. Remember to put your center where your minutes and your hour and start from. Now listen to this. 25 minutes to 9. 25 minutes to 9. Now where is your 2? Remember you have to take note of past and 2. Now where is 2? In our clock we said this is past and this side is 2. So that means our minute end will be pointing at 25 in this part. Remember we have 25 in 2 and we have 25 in past. But now we are giving to state it in 2. Let's go to 2. We have 11 as 5 minutes, 10 as 10 minutes, 9 as 15 minutes, 8 as 20 minutes, and 7 as 25 minutes under 2. We have 25 at 2. So 25 there is 7. So our minute end force point at 7. Our minute end force, please take note of that. Now to 9. To 9, that means it hasn't gotten to 9 yet. It's getting to 9 because it's to 9, that is before 9. So our hour end must not point at 9 directly, but a little bit close to 9. To show that it has passed 8, it's getting to 9. It is what? To 9. So it's going to what? 9. So when your minute end gets to 12, that's when your hour end will point exactly at 9 to call it what? 12 o'clock. 9 o'clock. Sorry. 9 o'clock. Let's go to the next one. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. Remember what you do first. You draw your clock. It's faster this way, but you can start with any number. You must not do it this way. Now, 12 o'clock, what I say first, you should take note of, you should start with your minute end. Your minute end first before your hour end. Now let's see our minute end. Remember we said what? Whenever our minute end points at 12, it is o'clock. Whenever our minute, if the minute end points at 12, minute not hour, minute end is o'clock, whenever minute. So this is o'clock. This is o'clock. We don't know where the hour end is pointing yet, but now we have o'clock. Now let's see what number is saying 12. So our hour end must go to 12 to make it what? 12 o'clock. So this is our end, both pointing at 12. Minute first, which is o'clock, before your hour end, pointing at 12 to make it what? To state it as o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Now let's go to number 4. Number 4. Now this is the center. Good. Remember what we said? Before you start drawing your time, look at what they asked you to what? Draw. 15 minutes past 7. Now you need to take note of past 2. Past 2. Past, we know past is at this region. At this region. Now we have to what? Locate 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Sometimes they might say what? Quarter past 7. So if when you say quarter past, it's also 15. It can be quarter or 15 minutes. So this is our past. Which number represents 15 minutes? Is 3. So we go towards our clock and we put our minute end to what? 3. They say what? 15 minutes, which is 3, pointing at 3, past. This is the past. So when you say 15 minutes to, we come to the 2 and locate our 15 minutes. But we are talking about past, so we come to this region to draw our 15 minutes past. 7, that means our hour end goes to 7. A little bit after 7. So 15 minutes past 7. I believe with this you can draw your time and give it a good word definition. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's very easy when you know that before you state your time, you have to take note of your minutes and first before telling your time. So now we have number 5. We have to tell the time. Remember, one thing, your minutes comes first. Locate your minutes and this is our minute and you can locate it by what? Differentiating which one is what? Longer. The minute end is always longer than the hour end. Please take notes. In case you don't know, your longer end is your minutes and your shorter end is your what? Hour. So the long end here is pointing out where? It's pointing out where? 12. Good. So whenever minute end points at 12, what is it? You say 60 minutes or you say what? O'clock. Good. We said well, whenever minute end points at 12 is o'clock. O'clock. Now o'clock. Good. Now where is the hour end pointing at? It's pointing at 3. So you write it 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. Remember, minute end point at 12 is o'clock, and you get the other end, which is your hour end, where it's pointing at, which is 3 o'clock. Good. Now let's say the other time, which is number 6. Remember we said, well, take note of your minute end first. Where is my minute end, and which number is it pointing at? Is it pointing at a little bit 7 or 2? Good. Minute end is the longer end, which is pointing at 2. So what is 2 in minutes? Remember what I said, 2 in minutes means what? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Remember we are talking about this region because it says what? It's pointing out past. So what? You say what? 10 minutes. Is it pointing out past or 2? This side represents what? Is this side past or this side 2? Or is this side past or this side 2? Remember what we said? This side is past and this side is 2. So we go back to this and call this side past. Past what? Is past what? 7. 10 minutes past 7. With this, I believe that you'll be able to tell your time, and I'll be giving out more exercises on this, so you should know your time properly. Thank you for watching. See you in the next class.